Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. Jamshedpur accelerates infrastructure growth with flyovers, expressway, and airport plans. Jamshedpur is undergoing a major urban transformation in 2025 with projects like the Mango Flyover, a 57-pillar bridge set for March completion, and a 10.5-kilometer elevated corridor on NH33 to ease traffic congestion. A new master plan is being developed to manage city growth, alongside a 500-acre affordable housing township under a state scheme. The Ranchi, Jamshedpur Expressway, and the Dhalbhumgar Airport are also progressing, aiming to boost regional connectivity. Together, these initiatives reflect Jamshedpur's push towards sustainable urban development, modern infrastructure, and improved quality of life, positioning the city for stronger economic and social growth in the coming years. Shimla to build world's second largest urban ropeway with INR 1,734 crore investment. Shimla will soon host the world's second largest urban ropeway system, a 13.79-kilometer network aimed at easing traffic and boosting eco-friendly transport. Backed by a INR 1,734.70 crore investment from the Himachal Pradesh government and the New Development Bank, construction will begin in March 2025 and finish within 5 years. Featuring 13 stations across key city points, the system will initially handle 2,000 passengers per hour, expandable to 6,000 by 2059. Designed as a carbon-neutral project with solar integration, the initiative is expected to create over 20,000 jobs and marks a major step towards sustainable urban development in Shimla. Mumbai's integrated transport app. Mumbai One, set for May 1 launch. Mumbai's long-awaited integrated transport app, Mumbai One, is expected to launch on May 1, aiming to streamline city travel across metro, suburban rail, and buses. Developed by MRDA, the app will let commuters plan multimodal journeys, view fares, and eventually purchase tickets via UPI or wallet payments. While metro integration will be available at launch, full integration with Indian Railways and best buses may take longer. Currently in testing, the app faces technical challenges like real-time fare updates. Experts say seamless functioning could be a game-changer for Mumbai's fragmented public transport network, improving commuter convenience across the city. Odisha to build 1 lakh houses under second phase of Antyodaya Gruha Yojana. The Odisha government is moving ahead with plans to build 1 lakh houses under the second phase of its Antyodaya Gruha Yojana, a key rural housing initiative. This follows the completion of Phase 1, which saw 60,000 house orders being issued. With an allocation of INR 2,600 crore for the ASIC the current financial year and INR 7,550 crore over the next 3 years, the government aims to construct a total of 5 lakh houses. Officials have been instructed to identify eligible beneficiaries, including those affected by natural disasters and persons with disabilities, within the next 2 months. AML RightSource leases 1,57,000 square feet in Noida for Global Capability Center. AML RightSource, a US-based firm specializing in financial crime prevention and third-party compliance, has leased 1,57,000 square feet at Max Square in Noida to establish a Global Capability Center, GCC. This move is part of a broader trend of multinational companies expanding their operations in Noida, driven by infrastructure developments like the upcoming Jewar Airport. The leasing activity in Noida has been bolstered by increased demand from the IT BPM sector, which accounted for 45% of the gross leasing volume in the first quarter of 2025. Tesla expands into India with showroom at BKC. An office in Kurla Tesla has leased a 4,003 square feet showroom in Mumbai's Bandra Kurla complex, BKC, at a record INR 881 per square foot to showcase its electric vehicles, marking a major step in its India entry. The 5-year lease began in February 2025 with a 5% annual rent hike and a security deposit of INR 2 crore 11 lakh. Tesla also leased a 30-seater office at Phoenix Market City in Kurla to support its local operations. These moves follow CEO Elon Musk's discussions with Prime Minister Modi and reflect Tesla's serious push into India's growing EV market, aligning with the country's green energy and transportation goals. Maharashtra appoints 12 officers to expedite INR 912 crore Mahari era recovery for buyers. The Maharashtra Real Estate Regulatory Authority, MahaRaI-RA, has appointed 12 officers under district collectors in 6 important districts in an effort to expedite the recovery of INR 912 crore owed to home buyers. This initiative aims to expedite the compensation process for buyers who have faced delays in project completions. The officers will utilize provisions of the Maharashtra Land Revenue Code 1966 to enforce recovery actions against errant builders. This development underscores the state's commitment to safeguarding the interests of home buyers and ensuring accountability within the real estate sector. Andhra Pradesh government moves to revive 870 real estate layouts across 8,500 acres. The Andhra Pradesh government has decided to revive around 870 stalled real estate layouts, which were previously held up due to non-payment of development charges. The move aims to assist promoters who had proposed developments on over 8,500 acres of land. By waiving the development charges, the government hopes to accelerate the growth of the real estate sector in the state. However, the full implementation of the scheme is expected to take several months due to technical challenges associated with the process. Goa RERA orders builder to refund INR 16.9 lakh for corpus fund misuse. The Goa RERA has ordered Raj Housing Development Facility to refund INR 16.9 lakh to the Raj Agyar Enclave Cooperative Housing Society for misusing the society's corpus fund without consent. The corpus, meant for repairs and maintenance, was improperly utilized, prompting RERA to demand a refund with 11.1% annual interest until repayment. The builder has 2 months to comply. However, RERA dismissed the society's claims about structural defects and incomplete amenities due to lack of evidence. The case highlights the vital role of regulatory oversight in protecting home buyers' interests and stresses the need for housing societies to maintain strong documentation in disputes. Jaipur Development Authority rolls out fast-track e-lease system to boost transparency. The Jaipur Development Authority, JDA, has initiated a new e-lease system designed to issue digital land leases within 30 days of application. The process involves a 23-step digital workflow with strict timelines for each stage, compelling officials to act promptly. Applicants must apply through the JDA portal using an SSO ID, upload property documents online, and visit citizen service centers for verification. This move is part of JDA's larger push to digitize its services and improve transparency, following earlier efforts like the online auto-calculation of lease fees in Prithviraj Nagar. Gurugram, DTCP race. Illegal structures across 32 acres near Sultanpur Park. The Department of Town and Country Planning, DTCP in Gurugram, conducted a significant demolition campaign earlier this week in the vicinity of Sultanpur Park, a Ramsar site. The operation targeted 3 unauthorized colonies across approximately 32 acres in the Farrukhnagar area. These colonies, developed without required approvals, violated urban planning laws. The demolition effort led to the removal of under-construction buildings, damp-proof courses, boundary walls, and an industrial unit. The DTCP team stressed that such actions would continue to uphold legal standards and ensure planned development in Gurugram. NGT halts illegal construction at JP Wish Town in Noida. The National Green Tribunal, NGT, has issued an interim order prohibiting any illegal construction in JP Wish Town, a township in Noida. The order addresses allegations of unauthorized developments in the green zone of the township, which is situated on the Yamuna riverbed and falls within the Okla Bird Sanctuary's eco-sensitive zone. The NGT directed local authorities to prevent such activities and barred JP Infratech Limited from proceeding with construction in violation of environmental norms until the next hearing scheduled for August. Bihar. 184 beneficiaries get new homes under PMAY Urban 1.0 in Chhapra. In a significant milestone for affordable housing in Chhapra, 184 beneficiaries were handed the keys to their new homes under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, PMAY Urban 1.0. The initiative provides INR 2,50,000 per beneficiary in 3 installments. Additionally, 683 beneficiaries under PMAY Urban 2.0 received their first installment payments, continuing the region's progress towards improving housing availability. This development is part of the government's mission to ensure housing for all and improve the standard of living for underserved communities. Prestige. Hospitality plans INR 2,700 crore. IPO to fund expansion. Prestige Hospitality Ventures, the hospitality arm of Prestige Group, has filed for an INR 2,700 crore IPO, comprising an INR 1,000 crore fresh issue and an INR 1,700 crore offer for sale by Prestige Estates. Proceeds will fund debt repayment, business expansion, and upcoming hotel projects in Mumbai and Delhi NCR. The company operates premium hotels under brands like Marriott, Sheraton, and Conrad across Bengaluru, Chennai, Kochi, and Goa. With India's hotel industry rebounding strongly post-pandemic, Prestige's offering is expected to draw investor interest. JM Financial, CLSA, JP Morgan India, and Axis Capital are managing the IPO, targeting the booming luxury hospitality segment. LIC Housing Finances cuts lending rates to boost home loan affordability. LIC Housing Finance Limited, LIC HFL, reduced its housing prime lending rate, HPLR, by 25 basis points earlier this week, bringing it down to 8%. The move is set to lower the cost of borrowing for both existing and new home loan customers. This adjustment follows the Reserve Bank of India's decision to cut the repo rate by 25 basis points to 6%, prompting multiple lenders to pass on the other benefits to customers. Several banks, including Canara Bank and Indian Bank, have also revised their home loan rates downward to below 8%, making home loans significantly more affordable. Haryana halts circle rate hikes to ease pressure on home buyers. The Haryana government has decided to freeze circle rates to help curb rising real estate prices, following a 10 to 30% hike implemented in December 2024. This move, welcomed by industry players, keeps rates unchanged in key markets like Gurugram, offering relief to home buyers. Haryana usually revises circle rates twice a year, but has paused adjustments to control inflation and restore market confidence. Earlier, revisions were delayed due to the 2024 Lok Sabha and Assembly elections. As property prices continue to rise, such policy measures are seen as critical to maintaining affordability and stability in the state's evolving real estate market. Cochin. GCDA set to complete new shopping complex in Kakkanad. The Greater Cochin Development Authority, GCDA, is set to finalize the construction of a new shopping complex in Kakkanad, following the demolition of the 50-year-old Kakkanad commercial hub. The upcoming 5-story building, encompassing 18,000 square feet, will include retail shops, office spaces, a meeting hall, restrooms, and elevator facilities. The basement will be dedicated entirely to parking, featuring separate entry and exit routes. Temporary accommodations are being arranged for displaced shop owners during the construction phase. GE and Samhay Hotels launch USD 300 million platform to invest in India's hotel sector. Singapore's sovereign wealth fund, GIC, has partnered with Indian hotel asset manager Samhay Hotels to create a new USD 300 million hospitality investment platform. The collaboration, initiated earlier this week, aims to develop upscale hotel properties across India, starting with a portfolio of 5 assets in Bengaluru and Pune. GIC will acquire a 35% stake in 3 subsidiaries of Samhay, while the investment will be used both to pare down Samhai's existing debt and finance a new hotel development. This marks a major step towards consolidating premium hotel assets in India's growing hospitality sector. UPEIDA seeks INR 486 crore to develop logistics clusters in 3 UP districts. The Uttar Pradesh Expressways Industrial Development Authority, UPEIDA, has requested INR 486 crore from the State Industries Department to develop integrated logistics clusters across Unnao, Agra, and Aligarh districts. The funds will support basic infrastructure like roads, power, water, sewerage, and security walls across 344 hectares of land earmarked for manufacturing and defense-related companies. With 33 integrated manufacturing and logistics clusters planned statewide, this targeted investment aims at attracting global defense manufacturers to Uttar Pradesh's industrial corridors and fast-tracking land allotments to investors. Development is expected to bolster regional economic growth and meet rising demand for secure logistics hubs. Crown Worldwide launches custom bonded warehouse in Mumbai. Crown Worldwide Group has launched a custom bonded warehousing service in India through its Crown Workspace and Warehousing division. Located in Mumbai, the facility offers secure, duty-free storage for high-value imported goods, including luxury items, electronics, and industrial cargo. The ISO-certified warehouse features digital management, ESD safe handling, and 24/7 surveillance. Clients benefit from deferred customs duties, flexible storage, and faster market access. Crown's new service aims to streamline import-export operations while bridging global logistics standards with local needs. With expertise in inventory tracking and customs management across 60 countries, Crown continues to enhance logistics support for modern businesses in India. Mumbai Airport to start hand-carried jewelry exports from 1st May 2025. Starting 1st May 2025, Mumbai International Airport will officially begin hand-carriage jewelry export operations, a major boost for India's gem and jewelry trade. Enabled by CBAC Circular No. 0/9/2025 Customs, the move follows a successful mock drill involving key industry bodies and customs authorities. GJEPC Chairman Kirit Bhansali praised the initiative for simplifying logistics, especially for MSME exporters, and strengthening India's position as a global jewelry hub. A standard operating procedure, SOP, will soon be issued to guide exporters. With a dedicated GJEPC office at the airport, the initiative promises greater flexibility, growth, and global reach for India's jewelry sector. Ludhiana's C&D waste processing plant, set to open in Dhandhari, Ludhiana, is on the verge of launching a much-anticipated construction and demolition (C&D) waste processing plant in the Dhandhari area. Originally estimated at INR 2 crore 69 lakh, the project's cost escalated to INR 7 crore 50 lakh due to unforeseen challenges, including the site's history as a former dump site. Despite these setbacks, the plant is now nearly complete, with civil construction and machinery installation finished. Once operational, it aims to process 100 tons of C&D waste daily, addressing the city's ongoing waste management issues. AI reshapes real estate and design sectors in UAE's innovation-driven market. Artificial intelligence, AI, is rapidly transforming real estate and interior architecture, especially in the UAE's innovation-driven market. Global AI investments hit USD 110 billion in 2024, with the UAE actively promoting AI through initiatives like the AI Strategy 2031 and the USD 100 billion MGX Fund. In real estate, AI enhances market analysis, price predictions, and customer experiences, with tools processing data faster and improving valuation accuracy. Firms like Realist and Compte d'Arche are using AI-driven chatbots to boost engagement and efficiency. As AI becomes essential for scalability and personalization, its role in shaping the UAE's real estate sector will only grow stronger. New Jersey lawsuit could reshape rules on rent-setting tech tools. In a significant legal move, New Jersey has filed a lawsuit against RealPage, a Texas-based property management software firm, and 10 of the state's major landlords, including Avalon Bay Communities. The state accuses them of colluding to inflate residential rents through RealPage's revenue management software, which allegedly facilitated the sharing of non-public data like lease prices and amenities to suppress competition. This purported collusion has reportedly led to hundreds of thousands of residents, especially low-income renters, paying over 30% of their income on housing. The lawsuit seeks civil penalties, profit recovery, an injunction, and the appointment of a monitor to prevent further misconduct. This action follows a similar federal lawsuit filed by the U.S. Department of Justice and 8 states against RealPage in 2024. Country Garden sells land space stake for USD 180 million to ease liquidity stress. In a move aimed at bolstering its financial position, China's Country Garden has sold an 11.063% stake in Landspace Technology Co. for approximately USD 179.76 million, 1,310 million yuan. This transaction forms part of the company's broader strategy to address its liquidity challenges and is expected to generate a pre-tax profit of 370 million yuan. Country Garden, which has been an investor in Landspace since 2019, has been navigating financial difficulties and is in the process of finalizing talks with bondholders and creditors for a restructuring plan. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.